Many of today's judges are themselves children of divorce who only got to see their own dads on alternating weekends, and therefore they are very supportive of fathers' rights. Let me tell you a story about John. He's a father going through a divorce, and he's deeply concerned about getting the best custody arrangement for his kids and him that will protect their relationship post-divorce. He needs a fairly flexible arrangement, though, due to the constraints of his job, and he wonders if he'll be able to get that in court. So the question is that possible? Is it just a pipe dream for him and his kids? Well, the answer depends somewhat on how negotiation and mediation go with his wife, and it may be influenced by a guardian ad litem if they're appointed to the case. And if all that still doesn't result in a parenting plan that both parents are in agreement with, even if they're not in love with it, but they're in agreement and can live with it, well then, the final decision is going to be made by a judge in a courtroom. Uh-oh, John's thinking, a judge is going to make the final decision on my kids and their time with me, and then move on to the next case? And forget all about us, and I'm gonna have to live with that forever, and so will my kids? Am I screwed or what? Some judges will work with you to find the best solution for your family, which considers the needs and the rights of the kids to enjoy lots of parenting time with both parents, while others might just impose a standard custody arrangement without any room for flexibility. So the best advice I can give to dads like John, and you, if you're a dad in this situation, is to create as much flexibility in your professional life as possible. Ensuring that you're available for your kids is crucial. So this can be challenging, obviously, with jobs that require early mornings or have fluctuating schedules based upon workflow. However, being available is the first thing a judge will consider when it comes to custody. If you're not there to put the kids to bed at night or get them up and get them ready for school in the morning, or if you're relying on your own parents to do these things, or perhaps a new significant other or someone else, well, you won't have a strong argument there. Some judges would dig deeply into the details and create a plan that works best for the family, taking into consideration all of the various nuances. Others will expect you to fit your professional life around your personal life. So, what types of schedules would I recommend? Well, having a set schedule like a 2-2-5-5 or a week on, week off, it can work depending on your circumstances. For those jobs that frequently change schedules, such as law enforcement officers or EMTs, negotiating your own ability to adjust to a different schedule or flex days is often essential. So there's something different today that I want you to know about that's different than it was a generation or two ago, which could be helpful. Many of today's judges are themselves children of divorce who only got to see their own dads on alternating weekends, and therefore they're very supportive of fathers' rights. This is great news for you and your children. Dads, in addition to demonstrating flexibility in your schedule, it's crucial to demonstrate a strong commitment to being an active and involved parent in your children's lives. Document all of your involvement in your children's lives. Go to every doctor appointment, every school event, every extracurricular activity, and be present for every single milestone in your children's lives. Now, this is how you should be as a dad. This is not just strategic advice to try and manipulate and strengthen your case because you're going through a legal case. However, demonstrating evidence of this level of involvement in your kids' lives through photos and videos and other means, it'll be really valuable in court if you get there, because it showcases your dedication to your children's well-being and your desire to be a constant and continuing presence in your children's lives. Also, always maintain a cooperative and respectful relationship with the mother of your children, because this can significantly impact your ability to reach a resolution with them in the initial divorce, even before you get to court, as well as their willingness to be flexible with your schedule when needed, even after all the orders are in. Courts always favor parenting arrangements where the parents can communicate and collaborate effectively for the sake and betterment of their children. Now, here's the last piece of advice. Make sure that your living situation is suitable for accommodating your children. What do I mean by that? Well, make sure you have adequate space and resources to provide a stable and nurturing environment. For instance, if you have 3 kids, don't live in a one-bedroom apartment and then think that you're going to be able to negotiate or be awarded by the judge a ton of overnight parenting time. Where are the kids going to sleep? I know some dads don't like hearing that their housing matters, but the reality is that the courts do consider the needs of the children for space and for privacy, particularly if your children are a mix of boys and girls. A well-prepared home demonstrates your readiness to take on the responsibilities of custody, and it can positively influence the judge's decision if you end up in court, which I hope you won't. But when I take on a case, I'm preparing throughout the entire case for the eventuality and the possibility that we're going to end up with a court appearance, which I hope won't be necessary, but the best way to avoid that sometimes is to get ready for it. Okay, so to wrap up, if you focus on everything I've taught you in this video, you're going to have the very best chances of winning your custody case. I know this after having given this advice to literally hundreds of dads over my career. You know it's great advice, so please do these things. It's good for your children, it's good for you, and frankly, it's even good for their mom if she truly wants what's best for your children.
Thank you very much.
Hey, thanks for watching. Be sure to click subscribe, like, and follow. And turn on the alerts so that you'll get notified when we post our newest videos. Please share these videos and leave comments and ask us questions and let us know what other topics you'd like for us to cover. Also, join our Facebook group at Georgia Divorce and Custody for even more information. And as always, I look forward to seeing you on the next video.